Catfish blackened with how does someone pull up on my baby mama, make her go back bend?
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more music reactions. Welcome back to Smitty Reacts. And now on this video, we're going to be checking out some new music from TOBE NWIGWE. And he's got a very special guest on this song. This is featuring CEELO Green. Now, let me give you a little quick backstory with me and CEELO Green for a moment. He has a really cool song called F You. And back when I was practicing karaokeism, as like practicing karaoke is what I mean is I'm a retired karaoke host. But yo, I used to come up and sing F You all the time. Like that was my go-to song. It still is, honestly. I could still go up there and sing it out right now if I wanted to. Not going to on this video, but I could. But me and CEELO Green kind of really grew close just off that song. Now, I've never met CEELO. I don't know anything about him personally, none of that stuff. Outside of the stuff that he did with Goody Mob growing up, you know, soul food and cell therapy, stuff like that. But dude is a legend. Obviously, the stuff he did with Gnarls Barkley, you know, him and Danger Mouse, I think it's Gnarls Barkley. Anyway, but yeah, I followed his career for many years. But I'm a fan of CEELO Green. Now, him and TOBE, I'm definitely wanting to check this song out. So this one is called Catfish Blackened. So I'm assuming it's talking about some black people food. Let's see what they're talking about. At least some Southern food. So, all right, though. But before I hit start on this thing, of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on the way to 11,000 subscribers, man. Hopefully we can get there by by the next maybe month or two. Like that's the goal anyway. Stretch goal. So let's go ahead and start on this thing. Let's go.
Oh.
Ooh. TOBE, man.
First off, for my daughters, I live by the motto, execute or get executed. I started going harder since the one and only Mrs. Carter put a stamp on the movement. Home improvement, how I move with tools, cause that's how I was groomed on the southwest side of Houston. Baby mama got induced and gave birth to a...
Pause. Shout out to Beyonce, Mrs. Carter. I see you. I was really, I remember that a while back when they gave them a shout out. You know, I saw that on Instagram or whatever, and then I think they did a collab with them and Adidas. I think it was Adidas collab with the blue line. That's, you know, Beyonce's line with TOBE and Fats. I think it was. That was really beautiful. That was really nice. Love that.
First off, for my daughters, I live by the motto, execute or get executed. Right. I started going harder since the one and only Mrs. Carter put a stamp on the movement. Home improvement, how I move with tools, cause that's how I was groomed on the southwest side of Houston. Baby mama got induced and gave birth to a chuku. 6 weeks later, we back to Golson. Might just hit her with a back to back and then on back to back and then on back to back. That's at least 6 babies out my sack. If a free try to speak to me, she did count. Potato fat ain't playing, pistol spraying, if folks gravitating towards me, trust me, it ain't nothing personal.
Pause right there. My man's trying to really be out here fruitful and multiplying. Like, he's like, we out here goosing. Talking about he just had a baby and all that. He already back to trying to make more. Like, my man's... I ain't even mad at you, bro. I ain't even mad at you.
Cause that's how I was groomed on the southwest side of Houston. Baby mama got induced and gave birth to a chuku. 6 weeks later, we back to Golson. Might just hit her with a back to back and then on back to back and then on back to back. That's at least 6 babies out my sack. If a free try to speak to me, she did count. Potato fat ain't playing, pistol spraying, if folks gravitating towards me, trust me, it ain't nothing personal. We just out here moving like a G-Unit, no 50 them. Was broke out of donuts like Krispy Kreme. Don't drink but fat, might sip a whiskey blend. From Uncle Nearest, she experience for all our ancestors that started the whiskey trend. And me, I'm the designated D. Capiz, been out here dropping heat for weeds. Capiz, gon' be a beast until I say Capiz, Capiz.
I bet some of y'all missed that when he's talking about the whiskey trend. What does he mean? He said, my ancestors started the whiskey trend. Think about that. If you look at the history of like Jack Daniel's whiskey or some of the other Southern whiskeyers or such, like some of that was started by some black people, and it's documented. You know what I'm saying? It's documented. I think it was, I'd never been, but I know if you go on like one of the distillery tours for Jack Daniels, they go into the history of it and how, you know, some of the black slaves at the time or the black workers were the ones that really perfected the recipes and stuff. And then of course Jack Daniel takes it and does his own thing with it. And you know, it is what it is at the time. you know, I get that, but at the same time, it's like you just want to make sure you're showing recognition of the people that were really involved with it. Now, obviously, the Jack Daniels name is what it is too, so I can't take away from that. Like they got the branding, they got the machine, they got the you know the infrastructure to put the product out and so forth. But you also have to go back to the people that perfected those recipes. You know, not just talk about whiskey, but a lot of the down south food y'all eat today. You know, fried chicken, the okra, the green beans, the sweet potatoes, you know, your greens and ham and all that good stuff. It's perfected by some pretty brown people. Just saying. So, ooh, excuse me. Anyway, let me go back and rewind. Speaking of food, oh Lord, let's get it.
Donuts like Krispy Kreme. Don't
Krispy
drink a
Kreme.
fat, might sip a whiskey blend. From Uncle Near, she's experienced for all our ancestors that started the whiskey trend. And me, I'm the designated D. Capiz, been out here dropping heat for wigs. Capiz, gon' be a beast until I say it's a big, Capiz. Sound like catfish blackened with how does someone pull up on my baby mama, make her go back bend for look at my black skin, all of my black friends, all of my black trends. This sound like catfish blackened with how does someone pull up on my baby mama, make her go back bend for
That's powerful right there, y'all. It really is. I love seeing them together, man. Holding it down. I love this.
my black skin, all of my black friends, all of our black trends.
I need no introduction,
CEELO.
You know who it wasn't. My finger nose dirty. I work in construction for lunch, had a strike at the po' boy type. Tacky dickies fall right on my dope boy night. I got four in the baby, listen when I whip him and hide out the grease, got the big piece of chicken. I'm moving and grooving Peruvian, excuse me then. You still think we got a solution? I'm really just a family man. With a little pitch of Xyloran. Got attorneys and trustees and kids got keys. Oh hell, we're family man. All over the atlas, the work do the war, somersaults and backflips. And if you ever wanna be that rich, you're gonna need my mother's recipe for catfish.
Pause. I gotta rewind that. And I'll tell you why in a moment. When's the last time y'all done heard CeeLo Green rap? When? Think about it. When's the last time you've heard CeeLo Green rap? He's been singing for the last decade and a half, 2 decades. Ever since he kind of left, ever since he left Goody Mob, and he's been singing, doing all kind of different genres of music and stuff like that. How did Toby get this boy to come out rapping? How? That's what I want to know, y'all. That's my question. How did he get CeeLo Green to rap? So good, man. So good. Let's go.
I need no introduction, you know who it wasn't. My finger nose dirty. I work in construction for lunch, had a strike at the po' boy type. Tacky dickies fall right on my dope boy night. I got four in the baby, listen when I whip him and hide out the grease, got the big piece of chicken. I'm moving
Got the
and
big
grooving
piece of chicken.
Peruvian, excuse me then. You still think we got a solution? I'm really just a family man. With a little pitch of Xyloran. Got attorneys and trustees and kids got keys. Oh hell, we're family man. All over the atlas, the work do the war, somersaults and backflips. And if you ever wanna be that rich, you're gonna need my mother's recipe for catfish.
It sound like catfish blackened with grits. How does someone pull up on my baby mama, make her go back bend? Look at my black skin, all of my black friends, all of my black trends. This sound like catfish blackened with grits. How does someone pull up on my baby mama, make her go back bend for kids? Look at my black skin, all of my black friends, all of our black trends.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please give it up for Toby. I love the way he starts these videos, and I like the green aesthetic that he has through all of his videos as well. Where it's just, you can tell he's definitely involved with this, but it's creating like, a brand for him. It really is. Like, I love the fact that everything's like got its own aesthetic to it. And like, I know he's heavily involved with these videos. I know he directs some of them, all that good stuff, man. But Toby, bro, you doing it, man. You doing it. Plus, how in the hell did you get CeeLo Green out of retirement of rapping? That said, I'm sure he raps here and there or whatever. Like, maybe I just haven't seen all of his stuff. But I know Heavy, like, his last album, I remember, was a Christmas album. He definitely wasn't rapping on that. He wasn't rapping on the Gnarls Barkley stuff or any of his other 2 or 3 projects. He was all singing on all those. So anyway, shout out to CeeLo Green for coming back and rapping for us, man. I appreciate that. Just for people that forgot that he could do it. And he busted on that song too, man. Good. And then Fat Toby right here. Look at Toby, man. I'm gonna give it some of them grills. I need to get some. I think he worked with I think it was Paul Wall that helped him out with those grills, or they collabed or something like that. I know he was selling them at some point. I don't know if he still are, but if he is, don't be mad when I show up on here with some grills sometimes. So, oh man, such a good song. Such good energy from Toby right here. I love it. So hey, at any rate, my name is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts. I'm gonna get out of this video. So please, until the next one, take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. And of course, if you guys can do all that, I will definitely catch you in the next video. All right? All right. Peace.
I need no introduction, you know who it wasn't. My finger nose dirty, I work in construction for lunch, had a strike it, the po' boy type, taking dickies fall right on my dope.